Hello. So today we are going to discuss, should you buy the Sigma 18-35 f1.5 lens for the Canon M50 cameras? If you are in the market looking for the APS-C cameras, the wide bokehlicious lens, of course you should buy the Sigma 18-35. But hold on, does it worth the money? Does it worth chugging around such a huge lens? Let's discuss about it. So this Sigma 18-35 by far is the most widest and bokehlicious lens you can buy for the APS-C size cameras. And that's it. There are a lot of disadvantages with that lens. Starting with its weight, it weighs almost 850 grams. That's a weight of an elephant you have to carry every day around. And it has no image stabilization whatsoever. If you wear this lens around your neck for a day, then by the evening you would become a hunchback. They are very slow to focus, as if it is in a slow race with a sloth. They are but expensive. You can buy this lens or fly a trip to a Bangkok and still be left with a change. There is no image stabilization in this lens, so you would end up with a shaky footage shot by a pensioner with Parkinson's disease while trying to balance himself on a gym ball. That's how it's going to be. When you take the huge bulbous lens, just like a Hubble Telescope fallen out of the sky, everybody is going to look at you. You can never be the invisible, non-invasive photo sniper that you have dreamt of. You are always going to get serious attention. Even if you upgrade to full frame down the road, this lens is not going to fit your full frames. The full frame equivalent of this lens becomes 33 to 55, give or take somewhere here and there, and the aperture is f3.7. So it's not too wide, it's not even a portrait lens. And then the filter size of this lens. The filter size of this lens is 72mm thread. Anything you buy for this is going to be very expensive. So for the eos-m lineup, is there something that is relatively small, inexpensive and non-invasive for the general photography? Luckily for us, we have the Canon EFM 22mm f2.0 lens. And here is the lens. So this lens is very inexpensive and it's very light. Probably 100 grams. You're not going to feel this when it is on your camera. Even if you wear this on your neck all day long, you're not going to feel it. You're going to come back and be okay. It is light as a feather and it's a pancake, and it's EFM 22 f2.0 lens. It is so small that you can put it in your pant pocket and take it anywhere you want. So it's not a big problem. It is 1/3 of a stop darker, but you can compensate for it with the ISO settings or shutter settings if you can adjust that when you're taking pictures. Let's talk about the advantages of this lens. It has a STM motor, so it can focus like a cheetah than the sloth Sigma 18-35. It is inexpensive. I can buy 3 EFM lenses or 1 EFM lens and fly to Bangkok and come back, no problems. You can always be the invisible photographer with this lens, because nobody is going to mind if you're going to take this lens and take pictures of them. You're not going to look like a pervert. I've got some pretty good results with this lens, and you can have a look at here. I've done the events for my friends and family. I've done photo shoots with this. It is a very good medium shot lens. You can do from head to the waist level, and when you get in close to the face, it's going to distort a bit, so you have to use the 50 or 85. But all in all, this lens is good. So some disadvantages of this lens is it is a fixed zoom lens, means it's a prime. It does not have the zoom range, so you have to move around and change the composition. And personally, I feel like if I have the space to do it, I would just move around. I don't have to zoom in or zoom out, so it's not a big deal for me. It does not have IS, but I can handhold and get a good footage, not shaking like a retard. And the biggest disadvantage of this lens is it cannot be mounted to full frame without breaking it, so it's only for the EFM system. If you want a Canon M Series cameras or M50, you want to upgrade to full frame sooner or later, you don't want to invest so much into the APS-C system, I would suggest you to get this lens as used ones. You can get pretty good used ones online, and you could save a lot of money and still get a background bokeh like this. So if you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one.